Yes. Yes.
I'll smile for the opening shot.
Just moments. So go ahead and log in the Script Gone Wild, and we'll go ahead and get ready for the show.
Okay. Any second now.
And get ready for the show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Scripts Gone Wild, your favorite Wednesday night destination, because you all at home, I assume, have no lives, and all you want to do is watch people drink for charity. My name is Billy Ray Bruton. I'm the host of Scripts Gone Wild, and we are super excited to have our very first, on a lot of fronts tonight. It is our first all-female read, and it is our first all people of color read. And that's really effing exciting for us.
Yay!
Yay! Yes, that's a clap-worthy thing for us. And I'm gonna pump it up. That's right. And I'm gonna introduce our co-host for the evening, who we've been devising this night for a couple of years now, Mr. Joseph Alvarez. Joseph.
Oh, hello. Thank you, Billy Ray. Got to give all props to Billy Ray right here because he had the vision. But we were all inspired by the live reads, and we said, hey, we were going to do it, but Billy actually did it. I had my vision for doing one with all people of color, being of Afro-Latino descent myself. So I didn't see too many, and then Billy said he was committed to doing it. That was 2.5 years ago, and I attended the ones he invited me to, and I just fell in love with it. And the first one was Poltergeist for Halloween. And needless to say, I think somebody had to take an Uber that night, but it was all good. And I said, man, I really would love to see more opportunities for performers and artists of color to show their wares and show what they really can do with these characters, especially these classics that you were doing. And to his credit, we've always been talking about this. And then when things came to a head a couple of months ago, where the climate of the world just shifted, Billy Ray really wanted to be an ally and lend his platform for us to lend his platform and give to the charity and the cause. And he called me up and I said, well, look, it's last minute, but I know some really dedicated performers that can do us justice. So we'll go ahead and you pick the movie. And I was like, take it from there, Billy Ray.
Yeah, no, I always thought Reservoir Dogs would be a really amazing script to have with all ladies. That's just something that's always kind of been on the bubble for us, and it just kind of all fell into place talking with Joseph and Alex down there too. Alex, who also helped pull this together. Hi, Alex.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, that's right. Alex, who is our third most used Scripts Gone Wild reader ever. That's right. Yeah, it just kind of all came together, and I'm super excited to have all of you here. I think it's going to be a super fun night, and I think we should let the folks at home know who we have reading for us.
Yes.
So I'm going to play a little music, and we're going to do some introductions. Here we go. Oh, there we are. So, reading for us tonight, we have Coco Brown.
Hey, how's everybody doing? I am nice girl Edie, honey.
We have Kelly Jenrette.
Hey, I am Miss White.
We have Khalilah Joy.
Hey, I'm Miss Orange.
We have Jossie Harris Thacker.
Hey, I'm Miss Blonde.
We have Tanjareen Thomas.
Hi, I'm Miss Pink.
Alex Marshall Brown.
Hey everybody, I'm Holdaway.
Nikita Hamilton.
I'm Joe.
Carolina Bonetti.
Hey guys.
Tristan Cunningham.
What's up, everybody? Tonight I'm going to be playing a cop.
Couple of cops.
Mattie Doe. And Brett Robinson.
I'm playing Waitress, Teddy, and Jody.
So welcome everybody. Welcome. So what was your first thought when Joseph said, I want you to come do a script read where people get drunk?
Billy Ray, we're not getting drunk.
Sign me up. I'm a single mama. I'll give any chance, whatever, to get drunk.
No.
I'm getting drunk.
Down for
No.
Thank you.
I am bumping for the ladies. I'll drink for the ladies.
Yes. So before
That's
we get into
sweet.
that, let's talk about our charity for tonight, which is Black Lives Matter. Right, that's right. They've been our charity now for the last couple months, pretty much nonstop, and they're going to be our charity for the foreseeable future. And we always love raising money for them. And this read, I mean, there was no other charity really for us to choose for this read. And if you would like to make a donation to Black Lives Matter, and we really encourage that you do that now, in the middle of the read, at the end of the read, if you stumble across this read in a week, if you watch it, still make a donation. You can do that by going to our website at scriptsgonewild.com. You're going to see a donate button, and that's going to take you directly to the Black Lives Matter donation portal. You can donate $5, $10. If you're feeling frisky, donate $1,000. We encourage you to donate until it hurts. And as I said, we'll be pimping out the charity all throughout the read, and would really love it if you made a donation and supported them, and in turn support us by supporting them. And that's an awesome thing.
They reached out to you today, right?
Yeah. They did reach out, and they've done this once before, but tomorrow, once it posts on YouTube, they're gonna retweet us. So that'll be nice. We'll get some nice eyes on that.
Awesome.
So donate.
Yes.
Yeah.
So donate. So donate. It's sort of like Peter Pan. They say clap if you believe in fairies. Donate if you believe in Black Lives Matter and Scripts Gone Wild.
That's right.
Donate is your clapping. Donating is your clapping.
That's right.
So for folks playing at home and for folks here, I want to go over the rules really quickly. Scripts Gone Wild is a drinking game. Some of our readers are drinking, some of them are not. And we encourage our non-drinking readers to participate as well. And so what we normally do is we have social words and finish your drink lines. And that's how people are guided to drink. We're doing something a little different tonight because we've changed a lot of this script in terms of gender swapping and changing masculine to feminine. So if anybody messes up and says a him instead of a her, his or a she or he instead of a she, anytime they switch something masculine that should be feminine, they have to take a drink. Anytime where there's a flub, someone misses a cue, flubs a line like normal, that's a drink too. Joseph is our designated drinker for the ladies who do not drink. He's going to be the one whose liver will not be functional at the end of the night. I will also be drinking as well, though.
I may mess up on purpose.
They got it.
Right.
They got it.
If you want to punish him,
That's the real game, right, Coco?
I might mess up on purpose. And they'd be like, you drinking?
I'll bump it for you.
we also did something with this script in terms of, if you're familiar with Quentin Tarantino script, you're aware that he is very prolific when it comes to multiple racial epithets. He does not have a subtle hand with that. And we've gotten rid of as many as we could spot with our eyes. But if there is anything that we did not get to, just be creative when you get to it and say whatever the hell you want to say. But I think we got most of them. I think, if not all of them.
Taking the drink just for in advance.
Yes. But we usually do that. We don't like to repeat any kind of epithet. So we usually change those to something ridiculous or fun, so they're not being thrown out into the YouTube universe. There's enough of that kind of horrible stuff on YouTube as it is. So does anyone have any questions before we dive in?
Yeah, which way is craft service?
What was that?
Which way is craft service? The snacks?
Oh, here.
2 aisles
There's
to
just
the
a
left.
bar.
I wish I had the power where
Only
someone
a
just
bar.
enters
There's
the
no
room.
crafty here.
Okay, well, if there are no other questions, then we're going to dive into Reservoir Dogs by Quentin Tarantino. Interior, Uncle Bob's Pancake House. 8 women dressed in black suits sit around a table at a breakfast cafe. They are Miss White, Miss Pink, Miss Blue, Miss Blonde, Miss Orange, Miss Brown, Nice Guy Eddie, and the Big Boss Joe. Most are finished. Wait, what'd I do?
Call me a
Nice
guy.
girl. Nice girl.
Rules. Rules.
Damn. Nice girl, Eddie. And the Big Boss Joe. Most are finished eating and are enjoying coffee and conversation. Joe flips through a small address book. Miss Pink is telling a long and involved story about Madonna.
Like a Virgin is all about a girl who digs a guy with a big ass dick. I mean, the whole song is a metaphor for big dicks.
No, it's not. It's about a girl who's very vulnerable and she's been fucked over a few times. And then she meets some guy who's like really sensitive.
Whoa. Time out, bitch. Tell this bullshit to the tourists.
Toby, who the fuck is Toby?
Toby, think.
It's not about a nice girl who meets a sensitive boy. Now, granted, that's what True Blue is about. No argument with that.
Wait, which one is True Blue?
You don't remember True Blue? That was a big ass hit for Madonna. Shit, even I don't follow this top pop shit, and I at least not heard of True Blue.
Look, asshole, I didn't say I ain't heard of it. I asked, how's it go? Excuse me for not being the world's biggest Madonna fan.
I hate Madonna.
I mean, I like her early stuff. You know, Lucky Star, Borderline. Man, when she got into that Papa Don't Preach phase shit, I don't know. I just tuned out.
Hey, fuck all that. I'm making a point here. Now, you're gonna make me lose my train of thought.
Oh, fuck. Toby's that little Chinese girl.
What's that?
I found this old address book in a jacket I worn in a coon's age. Toby, what the fuck was her last name?
Yeah, where was I?
You said True Blue was about a nice girl who finds a sensitive fella, but Like a Virgin was a metaphor for big dicks.
Right. All right, now let me tell you, Like a Virgin, this is what it's about. It's about some coos who's a regular fuck machine, right? Now, I mean, all the time, morning, day, night, afternoon, it's just dick.
How many dicks you got?
A lot.
Get them all out?
I'm not sure. Look, then one day she meets this big mandingo motherfucker, and it's like, whoa, baby, this motherfucker's like Idris Elba on steroids. You feel me? And he's digging in the tunnels, he's just getting this shit with this serious dick action, and she's feeling something and she ain't felt in forever.
Right.
Pain.
Chew? Toby Chew? No.
Jesus.
It hurts. It hurts her. It shouldn't hurt. Her pussy should be like bubble yum, like pastrami meat by now. But when this cat fucks her, it hurts. It hurts like the first time. The pain is reminding the fuck machine of what it was like to be a virgin. Hence, Like a Virgin.
Wrong?
Fuck you, wrong. I'm right. What the fuck do you know about it anyway? You're still over there listening to Alexander fucking O'Neill.
Not wrong, dumbass. Wong, like the Chinese name.
White snatches the address book from Joe's hand and they fight, but they're not really mad at each other.
Give me this fucking thing.
What the fuck do you think you're doing? Give me back my book.
I'm sick of fucking hearing it, Joe. I'll give it back when we leave.
What do you mean, give it back to me when we leave? Give it to me now.
Okay, for the past 15 minutes now, you just been droning on with names. Toby Wong, Toby Chung, fucking Charlie Chan. I got Madonna big dick out of my right ear and Toby Jab, I don't know what, out of my left.
What do you care?
When you're as annoying as hell, I care a lot.
Give me my book.
You gonna put it away?
I'm gonna do whatever I want to do with it.
Well, then I'm afraid I'm gonna have to keep it.
Joe, you want me to shoot her for you?
Oh, shit. You shoot me in a dream, you better wake up and apologize, bitch.
Have you bitches been listening to K Billy's super sounds of the 70s, 80s weekend?
Yeah, it's fucking great, isn't it?
Can you believe the songs they've been playing?
No, I can't. You know what I heard the other day? Popcorn Love by New Edition. I haven't fucking heard that since I was in 5th grade.
Look. When I was coming down here, I was playing Teddy Pendergrass, right? And Teddy and I Don't Love You No More came on, baby. Let me tell you something. I haven't heard that song since it was big, since my mama was playing it when she was cleaning up every day, having fantasies about Teddy Pendergrass. And it hit me when I was listening to it for the upteenth millionth time. Did Teddy know that chick in his car was really a dude when he hit that tree?
I don't know how he couldn't.
The chick was a dude?
Yeah, he was a dude. I guess maybe he couldn't tell because she had a scarf on or something, couldn't see that big ass Adam's apple, but that was a dude.
Wait, that chick was a dude.
Yeah, I know. I heard it. I must have zoned out whenever I was playing it because I thought he was saying, I don't want you no more, but I'm thinking he must have been saying, I don't want him no more. Oh, he knew it was a dude. He knew.
Damn, he really didn't know she was a dude.
You know that part in Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves when she says Papa would have shot him if he knew what he done? I could never figure out what he did.
The table laughs. The waitress comes over and she has the check and a pot of coffee.
Can I get anybody more coffee?
No, we're gonna be hitting it. I'll take care of the check.
She hands him the bill.
Here you go. Please pay at the register if you wouldn't mind.
Sure thing.
You guys have a wonderful day.
I'll take care of this. You girls leave the tip. And when I come back, I want my book back.
Sorry, Joe. It's my book now.
Blonde, shoot this piece of shit, will ya?
Miss Blonde exits Miss White with his finger, and Miss White acts shot. Joe exits.
Okay, everybody cough up some Skrilla for the little lady.
Everybody whips out a buck and throws it on the table. Everybody, that is, except Miss White or Miss Pink.
Come on, bitch, throw in a buck.
I don't tip.
The fuck you mean you don't tip?
I don't believe in it.
You
I don't believe in tipping. I mean,
Miss White, that's you.
I love this kid.
Whoever it is, Joseph's got a drink on it.
I know, somebody drink shit.
Yo, you have any idea what these ladies...
No, I don't see that on my script. Where y'all at?
Well, Miss
Page
Pink
7.
Page
9. Page 9.
You would be reading where it says, Miss Pink, I love this kid. He's a mad woman, this guy.
I got you, girl. I'll drink for you.
Oh, yeah.
We'll all help you
I
out.
done already
here.
drank. I done already drank.
Let's keep it moving. You have any idea what these ladies make? They make shit.
Don't give me that. She don't make enough money. She can quit.
Okay, you know what? I don't know now, Jew, who'd have the balls to say that. I mean, so let's get this straight. You never, ever tip.
I don't tip because society says I gotta. I tip when somebody deserves a tip. Now, when somebody really puts forth an effort, they deserve a little something extra. But this tipping automatically, that shit's for the birds. As far as I'm concerned, they're just doing their job.
But our girl was nice.
Our girl was okay. She didn't do anything special.
She got to give you a blowjob?
Oh, when something special, what's something special though? Like take you in the kitchen for a threesome with Idris Elba and Boris Cujo?
I'd go over 12% for that shit.
Look, I ordered coffee. Now we've been here for a long fucking time and she's only filled my cup 3 times. When I order coffee, I want it filled 6 times.
What if it's too busy?
Okay.
The word too busy shouldn't be in a waitress's vocabulary.
Excuse me, Miss White, but the last thing your ass need is another cup of coffee.
I'm Miss Pink, first of all. You need some coffee. Look, these ladies aren't starving to death. They make minimum wage. When I worked for minimum wage, I wasn't lucky enough to have a job that society deemed tip worthy.
Oh, now I'm getting down to it. Okay, I'm getting to it. Okay. It's not just that you's a cheap bitch.
No, it's that too.
No, it is that too. But it's also, she couldn't get a waitress job. So you over here talking like a pissed off dishwasher, talking about fuck them cunts and their fucking tips.
So you don't care that they're counting on your tip to live?
You see this? You know what this is? This is the world's smallest violin playing for those waitresses. Oh, you poor girls.
You don't have any idea what you're talking about. These people bust their ass. This is hard work.
Those working at McDonald's, but you don't feel the need to tip them. They're serving you food. You should tip them. But no, society says tip these chicks over here, but don't tip these chicks over there. It's bullshit.
They work harder than those kids at McDonald's.
Oh yeah? Well, I don't see them cleaning any fucking fryers.
These people are taxed on the tips they make. When you tip them, you cost money.
Waitressing is the #1 occupation for female non-college graduates in this country. It's the one job basically any woman can get at making a living and they can make a live on. The reason is because of tips.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Hey, I'm very sorry that the government taxes their tips. It's fucked up. That shit ain't my fault. I mean, it would appear that waitresses are just one of the many groups that the government fucks up the ass on a regular basis. Now, you send me a paper that says the government shouldn't do that, I'm signing it. Put it to a vote, I'll vote for it. But what I won't do is play ball. Now, this non-college bullshit you're telling me, I got 2 words for that. Learn to fucking type, okay? Because if you're expecting me to put out and pay for rent or whatever, you're gonna have to be in for a big fucking surprise.
Yeah, she's convinced me. Give me my fucking $1 back.
Joe comes back.
Okay, ramblers, let's get rambling. Wait a minute. Who didn't throw in?
Miss Pink.
Miss Pink. Why?
She don't tip.
She don't tip. You don't tip? Why?
She don't believe in it.
She don't believe in it. You don't believe in it?
Nope.
Shut up. Cough up the buck, you cheap bitch. I paid for your goddamn breakfast.
All right, because you pay for the breakfast, I'm gonna tip. But normally, I wouldn't.
Whatever. Just throw in your dollar and let's move. See what I'm dealing with here? Infants. I'm dealing with fucking infants.
The 8 men get up to leave. Miss White's waist is in
Women.
the foreground.
Drink!
Ah,
Drink!
I'm a drink with you.
As she buttons her coat, for a second we see she's carrying a gun. They exit Uncle Barbara's pancake house, talking amongst themselves. Exterior, Uncle Barbara's pancake house.
Uncle Barbara.
The credit
That
sequence.
sounds too much like Uncle Clifford.
Credit sequence. Over the black, we hear the sound of someone screaming in agony. Under the screaming, we hear the sound of a car hauling ass through traffic. Over the screams and the traffic noise, we hear somebody else say,
Just hold on, baby girl.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I can't believe she fucking killed me. Who would have fucking thought that?
interior getaway car. The somebody screaming is Miss Orange. She lies in the back seat and has been shot in the stomach. Blood comes both her in the back seat. Miss White is the somebody else. She's behind the wheel of the getaway car. She's easily doing 80 miles per hour, dodging in and out of traffic. And though she's driving for her life, she keeps talking to the wounded passenger in the back seat.
Hey, just cancel that shit right now. You're hurt. You're hurt really fucking bad, but you ain't dying.
Shit. All this blood scared the shit out of me, Lauren. Fuck, I'm gonna die. I know it.
Okay. Excuse me. I didn't realize you had a degree in medicine. Are you a doctor? Huh? Are you a doctor? Look, answer me, please. Are you a fucking doctor?
No, I'm not.
Okay. So you admit you don't know what you're talking about. So if you're through giving me your amateur opinion, lie back and listen to the news. I'm taking you back to the rendezvous. Joe's gonna get you a doctor. The doctor's gonna fix you up and you're gonna be okay. Now say it, you're gonna be okay. Come on, say it, you're gonna be okay. Say the goddamn words.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay.
Correct.
Warehouse, day. The camera does a 360 around an empty warehouse. Then the door swings open and Miss White carries the bloody body of Miss Orange inside. Miss Orange still is moaning loudly from the bullet hit and Miss White lays her down on a mattress on the floor.
Okay, hey, look at me. Look at me. We made it, kid. Just hold on, baby girl. Just hold on, okay? Hold on and wait for Joe. Now, I can't do anything for you, but when Joe gets here, which should be any moment now, she'll be able to help you. We're just gonna sit here and wait for Joe. Who are we waiting for?
Joe.
That's your sweet ass we are.
Miss White gets up from over Miss Orange and starts to prowl around the warehouse.
Don't leave me.
Miss White bends back over and takes her hand.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. I'm not gonna leave you.
Hey, Lauren. I'm fucking scared, okay? Could you hold me, please?
Miss White very gently embraces the bloody Miss Orange. Cradling the young woman, Miss White whispers to her.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and be scared, baby girl. You've been brave enough for one day. I want you to just relax now. You're not gonna die. You're gonna be fine. When Joe gets here, she'll make you 100% again, okay?
Miss White lays Miss Orange back on the mattress. She's still holding her hand. Miss Orange looks up at her friend.
Hey, look, I don't want to be a flying ointment here, but if help doesn't come soon, like I gotta see a fucking doctor, okay? I don't give a fuck about jail. I don't want to die.
You're not gonna fucking die, all right?
Look, I wasn't born yesterday, okay? Look, I'm hurt. I'm hurt real bad. I'm hurt.
It's not good.
Okay. Bless your soul for what you're trying to do. I was panicking there for a minute, but look, I'm back now. Okay, I'm back. The situation's I'm shot in the belly, and without medical attention, I'm gonna die.
I can't take you to a hospital.
Fuck jail. I don't give a shit about jail. I can't die, okay? You have to take me and just drive me up to the front, drive me over the sidewalk. I'll take care of myself. I won't tell him anything. I swear to fucking God, I won't tell him anything, sis. Look into my eyes. Look, just look into my eyes, okay? I won't tell him anything. You're gonna be safe.
Hey, just lie back down and try
I'm gonna die, Lord. I need a doctor, okay? I'm begging you, take me to a doctor.
Miss Orange lays her head back on the mattress and spent from the outburst, she quietly mutters to herself.
So fucking die. Just take me to a doctor, please. Take me to a doctor.
Suddenly, the warehouse door bursts open and Miss Pink steps inside.
Was that a fucking setup or what?
Miss Pink sees Miss Orange on the floor, shot and bloody.
Oh, fuck. Orange got tagged.
gut shot.
Oh, that's just fucking great. Where's Brown?
Dead.
Goddamn. How'd she die?
How the fuck do you think? The cop shot her.
Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. Oh, is it bad?
As opposed to good?
This is so fucked up. Somebody fucked us big time.
You really think we were set up?
You even doubt it? I don't think we got set up. I know we got set up. I mean, really? Seriously? Where did all those cops come from, huh? One minute they're not there, the next minute they're there. I didn't hear any sirens. The alarm goes off. You got an average, 4 minutes response time? Unless a patrol car is just cruising that street at that particular moment, you got about 4 minutes before they can realistically respond. In 1 minute, there were 17 blue boys out there, all loaded for bear, all knowing exactly what the fuck they were doing. And they were all just there. Remember that second wave that showed up in the cars? Those were the ones responding to the alarm. But those other motherfuckers, they was already there. They were waiting on us. You haven't thought about this?
I haven't had a chance to fucking think. First, I was just trying to get the fuck out of there. And after we got away, I've just been dealing with her.
Well, you better start thinking about it, because I sure as fuck have been thinking about it. In fact, that's all I can think about. I came this close to just driving off, because whoever set us up, they know about this place. There could have been cops sitting here waiting for me when I got here. For all I know, there's cops driving fast on their way here right now.
Look, let's go in the other room.
The camera creeps along a wall, coming to a corner, and we move past it and see down a hall. At the end of the hall is a bathroom, and that door is partially closed, restricting our view. Miss Pink is obscured, but Miss White is in view.
What the fuck am I doing here? I felt funny about this job right off. As soon as I felt it, I should have said no, thank you, and walked. But I never fucking listened. Every time I ever got burned buying weed, I always knew the guy wasn't right. I just felt it, and I wanted to believe him. If he wasn't lying to me and it was really tie stick, then whoa, baby. But it's never tie stick. And I always said if I felt that way about a job, I'd walk. And I did, and I didn't, because of fucking money.
Okay, look, what's done is done. I need you cool. Are you cool?
I'm cool.
Splash some water on your face and take a breather.
We hear the sink running and Miss Pink splashing water on her face.
I'm gonna get my smokes.
Miss White opens the bathroom door, walks down the hall and out of frame. We see Mrs. Pink is back, turned towards us, bent over the sink, grabs towels and dries the face. Miss White enters frame with a pack of Chesterfields in her hand.
You want to smoke?
Why not?
Shit. Okay, let's go through what happened. We were in the place, everything's going fine. Then the alarm gets tripped. I turn around and all these cops are outside. God, you're right, it was like, bam. Now I blink my eyes and they're there. Everybody starts going ape shit. Then Miss Blonde starts shooting and all the...
No, that's not correct. That's not correct.
What's wrong with it?
The cops didn't show up after the alarm went off. They didn't show till Miss Blonde started shooting everybody.
No, as soon as I heard the alarm, I saw the cops.
I'm telling you, it wasn't that soon. They didn't let their presence be known until after Miss Blonde went off. Now, I'm not saying they weren't there. I'm saying they were there, but they didn't make a move till Miss Blonde became a mad woman. That's how I know we were set up. You can see that, can't you, Miss White?
Look, enough of this Miss White shit. I'm just gonna tell you my fucking name.
Oh, wait, whoa, don't tell me your name. I don't want to know. I sure as hell ain't gonna tell you mine.
Right, this is bad. How'd you get out?
Shot my way out. Everybody was shooting, so I just blasted my way the fuck up out of there.
Bang, 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 according to the script. Crowded city street. Miss Pink is hauling ass down a busy city sidewalk and has a canvas bag with a shoulder strap in one hand and a .357 Magnum in the other. If any bystanders get in his way, he just knocks them down. We dolly at the same speed right alongside of him. 4 policemen are running after Miss Pink. Oh, let's see. And then, there it is. Okay. We dolly with a young woman on roller skates. Roller Girl is plugged into a Walkman, and we hear the song she's listening to loud over the soundtrack. And I'm going to play a song. There we go. There we go. That'll set the stage. We hear the song she's listening to loud over the soundtrack. She's twirling and skating backwards to the beat of the song. Roller Girl turns a corner and collides with Miss Pink, and the man and woman crash to the ground. Miss Pink rolls into the street in front of a moving car that screeches to a stop, narrowly avoiding running over him. The camera's in the back seat of the car. A shocked woman is in the driver's seat, and Mr. Pink... Miss Pink pulls herself up from the hood, shakes it off, and points his Magnum at her Magnum at the driver.
Get out of the car! Get the fuck out of the car!
The shocked woman starts screaming. Miss Pink tries to open the driver's side door, but it's locked.
Open the fucking door!
Miss Pink smashes in our face. Dolly with cops coming up fast. Miss Pink drags the shocked woman out of the car, and the cops reach the corner, guns aimed. Using the car as a shield, Miss Pink fires 3 shots at them. Everybody hits the ground or scatters. Miss Pink hops in the car, and the cops fire. Miss Pink floors it, speeding down the street with the cops firing after her. Interior, bathroom. Miss Pink and Miss White are still talking in the bathroom.
Tagged a couple of cops. You kill anybody?
Few cops.
No real people?
Just cops.
Could you believe Miss Blonde?
It's one of the most insane fucking things I've ever seen. Why the fuck would Joe hire somebody like that?
I don't want to kill anybody, but if I got to get out that door and you're standing in my way, one way or the other, you're getting out of my way.
Shit, that's the way I look at it. A choice between doing 10 years and taking out some stupid motherfucker ain't no choice at all. But I ain't no madman either. What the fuck was Joe even thinking? You can't work with a chick like that. You know, that motherfucker's unstable. What do you think? You think she panicked, or you think she's just trigger happy?
I think she's a slick fucking maniac. We're awful goddamn lucky she didn't tag us when she shot the place up. I came this fucking close to taking her ass out myself. Everybody panics. When things get tense, everybody panics. Everybody. I don't care what your name is. You can't help it. It's human nature. But you panic on the inside. You panic in your head. You give yourself a couple seconds of panic, then you get a grip and you deal with the situation. What you don't do is shoot up the place and kill every damn body.
Yeah, what you're supposed to do is act like a fucking professional. A psychopath is not a professional. You can't work with a psychopath because you don't know what those sick assholes are going to do next. I mean, Jesus Christ, how old do you think that black girl was? 20? Maybe 21?
You see what happened to anybody else?
Me and Miss Orange jumped in the car and Miss Brown floored it. For that, I don't know what went down.
At that point, it became every chick for herself. As far as Miss Blonde and Miss Blue are concerned, I ain't got the foggiest. Once I got out, I never looked back.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think the cops caught him and killed him.
Not even a chance they punched through? You found a hole?
Yeah, and that was a fucking miracle. But if they did get away, where the fuck are they?
You don't think it's possible one of them got a hold of the diamonds and pulled it? How can you be so sure?
I got the diamonds.
Where?
I got them, all right.
Where? Are they out in the car?
No, they're not in the car. And no, I don't have them on me. You want to go with me and get them? Yes, we can go right now. But first, listen to what I'm telling you. We were fucking set up. Somebody is in league with the cops. Now we got a Judas in our midst. I'm thinking we should have our fucking heads examined for waiting around here.
That was the plan. We meet here.
Then where is everybody, huh? I say the plan became null and void once we found out we got a rat in the house. And we ain't got the slightest fucking idea what happened to Miss Blonde or Miss Blue. They could both be dead or arrested. They could be sweating them down at the station house right now. Yeah, they don't know our names, but they could sing about this place. I mean, That could be happening right now as we speak. The cops could be in their cars driving here this minute.
I swear to God, I'm fucking jinxed.
What?
2 jobs back, it was a 4-woman job. We discovered one of the team was an undercover cop.
No shit?
Yeah. Thank God we discovered in time. We had to forget the whole fucking thing. Just walked away from it.
So who's the rat this time? Miss Blue? Miss Blonde? Joe? It's Joe's show. She set this whole thing up. Maybe she set it up to set it up.
No, I don't buy it. Me and Joe go back a long time. Now I can tell you straight up, Joe definitely didn't have anything to do with this bullshit.
Oh, you and Joe go back a long time.
Yeah.
I known Joe since I was a kid, but me saying Joe definitely couldn't have done it is ridiculous. Now I can say I definitely didn't do it because I know what I did and didn't do, but I can't say definitely about anybody else because I don't definitely know. For all I know, you're the rat.
Look, for all I know, you're the fucking rat.
Now you're using your head. For all we know, she's the rat.
Miss Pink points off to Miss Orange. Miss White's expression changes.
Jesus Christ. That fucking kid in there is dying from a bullet I saw her take with my own fucking eyes. Don't be calling her a rat.
Look, I'm right, okay? Somebody is a fucking rat.
They run over to Miss Orange, who's unconscious. The camera hovers over the action as Miss Pink reaches her first.
Is she dead?
Miss White pushes her out of, and she feels the pulse. And she feels the what? Okay, I can't make sense of that, so I'm just going to say Miss White pushes her out of the way, and she feels the pulse.
So is she dead or what?
She ain't dead.
So what is it?
I think she's just passed out.
She scared the shit out of me. I thought she was dead for sure.
Miss White stands up and walks over to a table.
She will be dead for sure if we don't get her to a fucking hospital.
We can't take her to a hospital.
Without medical attention, this woman won't live through the night. That bullet in her belly is my fault. Now, while that may not mean jack shit to you, it means a hell of a lot to me. And I'm not going to just sit around and watch her die.
Well, first things first. Staying here is dumb as fuck. We got to book up.
So what do you suggest? We go to a hotel? We got a girl who's shot in the belly. She can't walk. She bleeds like a stuck pig. And when she's awake, she screams in pain.
You got ideas, spit it out.
Joe could help her. If we can get in touch with Joe, Joe could get her to a doctor. Joe could get a doctor to come and see her.
Assuming we can trust Joe, how are we going to get in touch with her? She's supposed to be here, but she ain't, which is making me nervous about being here. Now, even if Joe is on the up and up, she's probably not going to be too happy with us, you know? Joe planned a robbery, but she got a bloodbath on her hands now. Dead cops, dead robbers, dead civilians. Jesus Christ. I tend to doubt that she's going to have a lot of sympathy for our plight. Now, if I was her, I'd try and put as much distance between me and this mess as humanly possible.
Before you got here, Miss Orange was asking me to take her to a hospital. Now, I don't like turning her over to the cops, but if we don't, she's dead. She begged me to do it. I told her to hold off until Joe got here.
Well, Joe ain't getting it. We're on our own. Now, I don't know a goddamn body who can help her. So if you know somebody, call them.
I don't know anybody.
Well, I guess we drop her off at the hospital. Since she don't know nothing about us, I can say it's her decision.
She knows a little about me.
You didn't tell her your name, did you?
I told her my first name and where I'm from.
Why?
I told her where I was from a few days ago. It was just a casual conversation.
And what was telling her your name when you weren't supposed to?
She asked. Look, we had just gotten away from the cops. She just got shot. It was my fucking fault she got shot. She's a fucking bloody mess. She's screaming. I swear to God, I thought she was gonna die right then and there. Now I'm trying to comfort her, telling her not to worry. She's gonna be okay. I'm gonna take care of her. And she asked me what my name was. I mean, the woman was dying in my arms. What the fuck was I supposed to tell her? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't give out that information. It's against the rules. I don't trust you enough. I mean, maybe I should have, but I couldn't.
Oh, I don't doubt it. It's quite beautiful.
You know what? Don't fucking patronize me.
One question. Do they have a sheet on you where you told her you're from?
Of course.
No, that's it then. I mean, I was worried about a mugshot possibility already, but now she knows A, what you look like, B, what your first name is, I, where you're from, and D, what your specialty is. Oh, they ain't gonna have to show her a hell of a lot of pictures for her to pick you out. That's it. That's it, right? You didn't tell her anything else that could narrow down the selection, did you?
Okay, if I have to tell you again to back off, me and you are gonna go round and round.
Well, we ain't taking her to a hospital.
If we don't, she'll die.
Oh, I'm very sad about that. But some bitches are lucky and some ain't.
Okay, you know what? That fucking did it.
Miss White's POV changes towards Miss Pink. Miss Pink turns towards him in time to get punched hard in the mouth. Miss White and Miss Pink have a very ungraceful and realistic fight. They go at each other like a couple of alley cats. As Miss White swings and punches, she screams,
"You little motherfucker!"
Miss Pink yells as she hits.
You want to fuck with me? You want to fuck with me? I'll show you who you fucking with.
The two men end up on the floor kicking and screaming. Miss White gets Miss Pink in a headlock. Miss Pink reaches in his jacket for his gun and for her gun and pulls it out. Miss White sees this, immediately lets go of Mrs. Pink and goes for her own weapon. The two women are on the floor, on their knees with their guns outstretched, aiming at one another.
You want to shoot me, you little piece of shit? Take a shot.
Fuck you, White. I didn't create this situation. I'm just dealing with it. You acting like a first-year fucking thief. I'm acting like a professional. Now they can get her, then they can get you. When they get you, they get closer to me, and that can't happen. And you, motherfucker, are looking at me like it's my fault. I didn't tell her my name. I didn't tell her where I'm from. I didn't tell her any of that stuff because I know better than to tell her. Fuck, 15 minutes ago, you almost told me your name. You know what? You, ho, are in a stuck situation that you created. So if you want to throw bad looks somewhere, throw them in the mirror.
Miss Pink lowers her gun and walks towards White.
And if you want to shoot somebody, point that gun in your mouth and shoot yourself.
You kids don't go. You kids don't play so rough. Somebody's going to start crying up in here.
Interior, warehouse. The voice belongs to the infamous Mr. Blonde. Mr. Blonde sits on a counter, drink. Oh, God. I'm going to get drunk just on the pronouns.
Please do.
Miss Blonde sits on a counter, drinking a fast food Coke and eating a hot dog.
Miss Blonde, you okay? We thought you might have got caught. What happened?
Miss Blonde doesn't answer. She just hops off the counter and starts walking around the warehouse, checking the place out. She doesn't look at either Miss Pink or Miss White. She just eats her hot dog and sips her Coke. This is making Pink and White nervous as hell, but Pink tries to walk through it.
Really? How'd you get away? You saw what happened to me. I found a hole and booked. Where's Miss Blue? We were hoping the two of you would be together. That was the big question we had. What's happening to Miss Blue and you? We were worried the cops got you. She got shot in the belly. She's still alive, but she won't be for long.
Okay, you know what? Enough of this shit. Look, Miss Blonde, you better start talking to us. Because we got shit we need to talk about. We're already freaked out. We need you acting freaky like we need a fucking bag on our hip.
Blonde looks at her two partners in crime and then moves towards them.
We'll talk.
We think we got a rat in the house.
I guarantee we got a rat in the house.
What would ever make you think that?
Is that supposed to be funny?
We don't think this place is safe.
This place just ain't secure anymore. We're leaving and you should go with us.
Nobody's going anywhere.
Silence takes over the room. Blonde starts moving. After a few beats, the silence is broken.
You know what? Piss on this bitch. We out of here.
White turns to leave.
Don't take another step, Miss White.
White explodes, raising her gun and charging towards Blonde.
Fuck you, maniac. It's your fucking fault we're in so much trouble.
Blonde calmly sits down and looks at Miss Pink.
What's this bitch's problem?
What's my problem? Yeah, I got a problem. I got big problems with any trigger-happy madman who almost gets me shot.
What are you talking about?
That fucking shooting spree in the store.
Fuck them. They set off the alarm. They deserve what they got.
You almost killed me, asshole. If I had any idea what type of bitch you were, I never would have agreed to work with you.
So you're gonna bark all day, little doggy, or are you gonna bite?
What was that? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it. Would you repeat it?
I said, are you gonna bark all day, dog? Or are you gonna bite?
Hey, both of you two assholes, knock it the fuck off and calm down.
So you want to get bit, bitch?
Cut the bullshit. This ain't no fucking playground. Oh, I don't believe this shit. Both of you got 10 years on me and I'm the only one acting like a fucking professional. You bitches act like a bunch of fucking niggas from Chicago. Always fighting, trying to kill one another.
You said yourself, you thought about taking her out.
Then, that time has passed. Right now, Miss Blonde is the only one I completely trust. She's too fucking homicidal to be working with the cops.
So you taking her side?
Fuck sides. What we need is a little solidarity here. Somebody's sticking a red hot poker up our asses and we got to find out whose hand is on the handle. Now, I know that I'm no piece of shit. And I'm pretty sure that you're a good girl. And I'm pretty fucking positive that you're on the level. So let's figure out who's the bad girl.
White calms down and puts her gun away. Blonde returns to the persona we saw at the beginning talking about Madonna.
Well, that was sure exciting, wasn't it? Ladies, you're a big Lee Marvin fan, aren't you? Me too. Love it. I don't know about the rest of you fellas though, but my heart's beating fast. Okay, ladies, y'all ready? Follow me.
Blonde hops out of the chair and heads for the door. The two others follow her with just their eyes.
Follow you where?
Down to the car.
Why?
It's a little surprise.
Blonde walks out the door. 3 cars are parked out front. Blonde is walking towards the car she drove. White and Pink are walking behind.
We still got to get out of here.
We're going to sit here and just wait.
For what, the cops?
Nice girl, Eddie.
Nice girl, Eddie. What makes you think nice girls anywhere but on a plane halfway to Costa Rica?
Because I just talked to her. She's on her way down here and nobody's going anywhere until she gets here.
You talked to nice girl, Eddie? Why the fuck didn't you say that in the first place?
You didn't ask.
Hardy fucking hard. What did she say?
They put, hey ladies, let's go. Let's take a look at a little surprise I bought you.
Blonde opens up the trunk of her car. A handcuffed, uniformed police woman is curled up inside the trunk.
Drink.
Drink, Joseph.
Y'all can hear me, but while we're waiting for nice girl Eddie, let's say we have a little fun finding out who the rat is.
Title card, Blonde. Joe's office, day. We're sitting at the office of Joe. Joe's on the phone, sitting behind her desk.
Sid, I'm telling you, don't worry about it. You had a couple bad months. It happens. Sid, stop. You're embarrassing me. I don't need to be told what I already know. When you have bad months, you do what every businesswoman in the world does. I don't care if she's Ivanka Trump or Irving the Tailor. You write it out. Come in.
One of Cabot's goons, Teddy, opens the door and steps inside. Cabot covers the receiver with her hand and looks towards.
Vic Vega's outside.
Tell her to come in. Sid, a friend of mine's here. I gotta go. Good enough. Bye.
She hangs up the phone stands and walks around to the front of her desk. Teddy opens the front door and Toothpick Vicky Vega walks in. Toothpick Vega is none other than our very own Miss Blonde, dressed in a long black leather 70s style jacket. Joe stands in front of her desk with her arms open. They embrace each other. Teddy leaves, closing the door behind.
How's freedom, bitch? Pretty fucking good, ain't it?
Oh, it's change.
Ain't that the truth? Remy Martin,
Sure.
take a seat.
Joe goes over to her liquor cabinet. Vic sits in a chair set in front of Joe's desk.
Who's your parole officer?
A guy named Coons, Craig Coons.
How is he?
A fucking asshole. Won't let me leave the halfway house.
Joe finishes pouring the drink, walks over and hands it.
Never ceases to amaze me. Fucking Jungle Bunny goes out there, slits some old woman's throat for 25 cents. Fucking assholes get Denzel as a parole officer. But a good chick like you gets stuck with a ball-busting prick.
Joe walks back around her desk and sits in her chair.
Look, I just want you to know, Joe, how much I appreciate your care packages on the inside.
What the hell did you expect me to do? Just forget about you?
I just want you to know, they meant a lot to me.
It's the least I could do, Vicky. I wish I could have done more. Vicky, Toothpick Vicky, tell me your story. What are your plans?
Well, what I want to do is go back to work, but I got this coon prick deep up my ass. I mean, he won't let me leave the halfway house till I get some piece of shit job. So my plans have always been to be part of the team again.
Come in.
The door opens and in walks Joe's daughter, nice girl Eddie. Vicky turns around in the seat and sees her.
I see you sitting here, but I don't believe it.
Fine now.
Too big?
I'm fine now.
I'm sorry, bitch. I should have picked you up personally at the pen. This whole week just been crazy. I've had my head up my ass the entire week.
Yeah, funny you should mention it. That's what Mother here and I've been talking about.
What, that I should have picked you up?
No, that your head's been up your ass. I walk through the door and Joe says, the first thing, Vic, you're back. Thank God. Finally, somebody who knows what the fuck she's doing. Vic, Eddie, my girl is a fuck up. And I say, well, Joe, I could have told you that. I'm ruined. She's ruining me. My girl, I love her, but she's taking my business and flushing it down the fucking toilet. I'm not telling tales out of school. You tell him, Joe. Tell him yourself.
Eddie, I hate like hell for you to hear it is this way. But when Vic asked me how business, well, I don't lie to a woman who's just done 4 years in the slammer for you.
Eddie bobs her head up and down.
Really? Is that a fact?
Eddie jumps Vicky and they fall to the floor. The two friends, laughing and cussing at each other, wrestle on the floor of Joe's office.
Bitch, you know you love me, shit.
You know you miss me. Motherfucker, come on.
Okay, enough. Playtime's over. You want to roll around on the floor? Do it in Eddie's office, not mine.
Two women break it up. They're completely disheveled, hair a mess, shirt tails out. As they get themselves together, they continue to taunt one another.
Hey, mama, you see that?
What?
Girl got me on the ground. Trying to fuck me.
You fucking wish.
You tried to fuck me in my mother's office, you sick bitch. Look, Vic, whatever you want to do in the privacy of your own home, go do it. But don't try to fuck me. I mean, I don't think of you like that. I mean, I like you and everything, but
Eddie, if I was a pirate, I wouldn't throw you to the crew.
No, you'd keep me for yourself. 4 years of licking all that coochie, honey, make you appreciate a piece of prime rib like this.
What?
I might break you off, nice girl, but I'd make you my dog's bitch, and you'd be sucking the dick and going down on a magic T-bone hound.
Ain't that a sad sight, mama? Walks into jail a straight lady. Walks out talking like a big old dyke. Saw that coochie you've been licking, and it got up all in your butt, in your head, and it's back up in your brain now. It's coming all out your mouth. Like
Are you two finished?
This little fish.
Are you two finished? We were talking about some serious shit when you came in, Eddie. We got big problems we're trying to solve. Now, Eddie, would you like to sit down and help us solve it? Or do you two want to piss fart around?
Playtime is over and Vicky and Eddie know it, so they both take seats in front of Joe's desk.
Now, Vicky was telling me she's got a parole problem.
Really? Who's your PO?
Craig Coons.
Oh, cool. Oh, shit. I hear she's a motherfucker.
No, she's a motherfucker, right? She won't let me leave the hallway house till I get some piece of shit job.
gonna come back and work for us, right?
I wanna, but I gotta show this asshole I got an honest to goodness job before she'll let me move out on my own. Look, I can't wait for you guys, you know, I can't work for you guys and be worried about getting back before 10 o'clock.
We can work this out, can't we?
I mean, this isn't all that bad. We can give you a lot of legitimate jobs. Put you on the rotation in Long Beach as a dock worker.
I don't want to lift crates.
Bet you ain't got to lift shit. You don't really work there. I mean, you know, but as far as, you know, the records are concerned, you do. I'll call up Matthews, the foreman, tell him, you know, he's got him a new bitch, okay? You're on the schedule, you get a time card, you clocked in, you're out for it, you every day, and you get a paycheck at the end of the week, all right? And you know, dock workers don't do too bad. So you can move it to a halfway decent place without Coons thinking, what the fuck? And if Coons ever wants to make a surprise visit, you go on that day. That day we send you to Tustin. We got a bunch of shit you need to unload there. You know, you're at the Taft airstrip, picking up a bunch of stuff and bringing it back. Part of your job is going different places, and we got places all over places.
Didn't I tell you not to worry? Vicky was worried.
Me and you'll drive down to Long Beach tomorrow. I'll introduce you to Matthews and tell her what's going on.
That's great, girl. Thanks a bunch, fam. What do you think you'll need me for some real work?
Well, it's kind of a strange time right now. Things are kind of...
But look, we got a big meeting in Vegas coming up, and we're kind of getting ready for that right now.
Let Nice Girl set you up at Long Beach. Give you some cash, get the Coons the fuck off your neck, and we'll be talking to you.
Oh, mama, I got an idea. Now just hear it out, just hear it out. I know you don't like to use any of the girls on these jobs, but technically, she ain't one of the girls, okay? She's been gone for 4 years. She's on no one's list. You know, she can handle herself. You know, you can trust her. Oh, you know.
How do you feel about pulling a heist with about 5 other girls?
What's the exposure?
2 minutes, tops. It's a tough 2 minutes. It's a hold-up daylight during business hours, dealing with a crowd. But you have the girls to deal with the crowd. It's a jewelry store. They're getting a big shipment of South African diamonds on a certain day. They're like a way station. It's gonna get picked up the next day and sent to Hamburg. When you walk through the door, you'll know right where to go for the rich stones. The girls are good. Me and Nice Girl picked them. Nobody knows anybody else. Nobody's connected. I don't use connected girls for this shit.
What's the cut?
Juicy, woman. Real juicy.
Interior, Nice Girl Eddie's car. Nice Girl Eddie is driving to the rendezvous talking on her portable car phone. The sounds of the 70s are coming out of her car radio in the form of, well, it says it's a really bad song that it uses, so I'm just going to use this song.
Oh, I'm practically there. Okay, what do I tell these chicks about mom? You sure that's what she said? All right, that's what I'll tell them then.
Warehouse. 3 cars belonging to the other girls are parked outside the warehouse. Eddie drives her car up to the warehouse and gets out of the car, looks at the other ones parked outside.
Fucking assholes.
She makes a beeline for the front door, bangs it open, and steps inside. The robbers have the cops tied to a chair and are still wailing on him. Nice Girl Eddie walks in and everybody jumps.
What in the Sam Hill is going on here?
Hey, nice
You
girl.
asking
We
this
got a
boy,
cop.
who the fuck
You
is
know,
Joe?
we just got this cop.
Holy shit, this bitch is all fucked up.
No shit. She's gonna fucking die on us if we don't get her taken care of.
We were set up. The cops were waiting for us.
What? Nobody set anybody up.
The cops were there waiting for us.
Bullshit.
Hey, fuck you, bitch. You weren't there, we were there. And I'm telling you, the cops had the store staked out.
Okay, Miss Detective. Who did it?
What the fuck do you think we've been asking each other?
And what are your answers? Was it me? Do you think I set you up?
I don't know, but somebody did.
Nobody did. You assholes turned the jewelry store into a Wild West show and wonder why cops show the fuck up.
Where's Josephine?
I ain't talked to her. I talked to Dove. Dove says she's coming out here and she's fucking pissed.
I told you she'd be pissed. I told you.
What are you gonna do about her?
Jesus Christ, give me a fucking minute to breathe, man. I got a few questions of my own, you know?
Okay, well, you ain't dying. She is.
I'll call somebody.
Who?
A snake charmer. Who the fuck you think? A goddamn doctor. Take care of, fix her up, you know? So where's Miss Brown and Miss Blue?
Brown's dead. We don't know about Blue.
Nobody saw what happened to Miss Blue?
Well, she's either dead or she's alive or the cops got her or they don't.
I take this as the bastard you told me about. Why the hell are you beating on him?
So she'll tell us who the fuck set us up.
Would you stop with that shit? You beat on this prick enough, he'll tell you she started the Chicago fire. They don't necessarily make it so. Okay, first things first, fucking last. Where's the shit? Please tell me somebody bought something with them.
I got a bag. I stashed it till I could be sure this place wasn't a fucking police station.
Well, let's go get it. We also got to get rid of all these cars. It looks like Sam's hot car lot outside. And you stay here and babysit Orange and the cop. You two take a car each, I'll follow you. You ditch it, I'll pick you up. Then we'll pick up the stones. And while we're following you, I'll arrange for some sort of doctor for our friend.
No, we can't leave these ladies here with her.
Meaning one.
Why not?
Because this bitch is a fucking psycho. And if you think Joe's pissed at us, that ain't nothing compared to how pissed off I am at her for putting me in the same room as this crazy bitch.
You see what I've been putting up with? Do you see this? As soon as I walk through the door, I'm here with this shit. I tell him what you told me about us staying put, and Miss White whips out her gun, sticks it in my face, and starts screaming, "You motherfucker, I'm gonna blow you away, blah, 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 blah."
You know what? She's the reason the place turned into a shooting gallery. Hello, Miss Pink, what are you, a silent fucking partner? Fucking tell her.
She seems all right now, but she went crazy in the store.
This is what she was doing. Bam, 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 bam.
I told them not to touch the alarm. I told them. They touched it. I blew them full of holes. If they hadn't done what I told them not to, they'd still be alive today.
So that's your excuse for going on a kill crazy rampage.
I don't like alarms.
And what does it matter who stays with the cop? We ain't letting her go. So after she's seen everybody, you should have never took her out of your trunk in the first fucking place.
We were trying to find out what she knew about who set us up.
There is no fucking setup. Hey, look, this is the news. Blondie, you stay here and take care of them too. Whitey Pink, come with me. Because if Joe gets here and sees all these fucking cars parked out front, she's going to be mad at me as he is with you.
Eddie, White, and Pink walk out of the warehouse talking amongst themselves. Blonde closes the door after them. She then slowly turns her head towards the cop.
Alone at last. Now, where were we?
I told you, I don't know anything about any fucking setup. I've only been on the force 8 months. Nobody tells me anything. I don't know anything. And you can torture me if you want.
Won't. Don't mind if I do.
I mean, your boss even said there wasn't a fucking setup.
First off, I don't have a boss. Are you clear about that? I asked you a question. Are you clear about that?
Yes.
Now, I'm not gonna bullshit you. I'm really not. No, I don't really care about what you know or don't know. I'm gonna torture you regardless for a while. Now, not to get the information, but because torturing a cop really amuses me. You know, like there's nothing you can say and there's nothing you can do except pray for death.
She puts a piece of tape over the cop's mouth.
Let's see, what's K Billy's super sound of the 70s weekend? What we got?
This entire sequence is timed to the music. Blonde walks slowly towards the cop, opens a large knife, grabs a chair, places it in front of the cop, and sits in it. Blonde just stares in the cop's face, holding the knife, singing along with the song. Then, like a cobra, she lashes out, a slash across the face. Blonde just stares into the cop's face, singing along with the 70s hit. Then she reaches out and cuts off the cop's ear. Blonde holds the ear up to the cop. Blonde rises, kicking the chair she was sitting out of the way. We follow Blonde as she walks out of the warehouse to her car. She opens the trunk, pulls out a large can of gasoline, and walks back inside the warehouse, carrying the can of gas. She pours the gasoline all over the cop, who's begging her not to do this. Blonde just sings along. She lights up a match, and while mouthing... wrong lyrics, but... she moves the match up to the cop when a bullet explodes in Blonde's chest. The handheld camera whips to the right and we see the bloody Miss Orange firing her gun. We cut back and forth between Blonde taking bullet hits and Orange emptying her weapon. Blonde falls down dead. Orange crawls to where the cop is, leaving a bloody trail behind her. When she reaches the cop's feet, she looks up at him.
What's your name?
Marva
Marva, what?
Andrews.
All right, listen to me, Marva Andrews. I'm a cop.
Yeah, I know.
You do?
Your name's Francie something.
Francie, they call me Freddie. Freddie Newdyke.
Francesca Fracchetti introduced us once about 5 months ago.
Shit. I don't remember that at all.
I do. How do I look?
The gut shot. Orange looks at the kid's gashed face and the hole in the side of her head where her ear used to be.
I don't know what to tell you, Marv.
That fucking bitch. That fucking sick bitch. Fucking bitch.
All right. Fuck, Marva. Look, I need you to hold on, all right? Look, there's officers positioned, waiting to move in a block away.
What the fuck are they waiting for? That motherfucking bitch cut off my ear. She slashed my face. I'm fucking deformed.
I'm fucking dying. Ugh. They don't know that, okay? All they know is they're not supposed to make a move until Joe Cabot shows up. I was sent undercover to get Cabot. You heard him say they're on his way. So fucking pussy out on me, all right? Marva, we're just gonna sit here, fucking bleed till Joe Cabot sticks his fucking head in the door.
Title card, Miss Orange and Miss White. Denny's. A tough-looking black man named Holdaway who sports a Malcolm X beard, a green Chairman Mao cap with a red star on it, and a military flak jacket digs into a Denny bacon, cheese, and avocado burger.
Just drink from reading that whole thing.
Thank you. She sits in a booth all alone waiting for somebody. As she waits, she practically empties an entire bottle of ketchup on her french fries. Not my mistake either. That's just how she likes it. We see Orange, now known as Freddie Neuendijk, wearing a high school letterman jacket, entering the coffee shop, spotting Holdaway and heading her way. Holdaway sees Freddie bop towards her with a wide-ass alligator grin plastered across his face.
Say hello to a motherfucker who's inside. Cab is doing a job to take his and take a big fat guess who she wants on her team.
That better not be some Freddie joke.
Ain't no joke. I'm in there. I'm up her ass.
Well, congratulations.
Hey, nice girl Eddie tells me Joe wants to meet me, right? She says I should just hang around my apartment, wait for a phone call. Well, after waiting 3 goddamn days by the fucking phone, she calls me last night and she says, Joe's ready. She'll pick me up in 15 minutes.
Well, who all picked you up?
It's nice girl. When we got to the bar, then she wanted...
What bar?
Boots and Socks, Gardena. So when we get there, I meet Joe and this chick named Miss White. It's a phony name. My name is Miss Orange.
Wait, you ever seen this motherfucker before?
Who, Miss White?
Yeah.
Nah, she ain't familiar. She ain't one of Cabot's soldiers either. She gotta be from out of town, but Joe knows her real well.
Well, I mean, how can you tell that?
The way they talk to each other, you can tell they're girls.
Two of you talk?
Who, me and Miss White?
Yeah.
Little.
What about?
The Brewers.
With the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah. They just won a game the night before. She made a fucking killing. I don't know.
Well, if this crook's a Brewers fan, her ass gotta be from Wisconsin. And I'll bet you everything from a diddle-eyed Joe to a damned if I know that in Milwaukee, they got a sheet on this Miss White motherfucker's ass. Now, I want you to go through the mugs of the guys and all them bitches from old Milwaukee with the history of armed robbery and put that name to a face. What kind of questions did Cabot ask?
Where I'm from, who I knew, how I knew nice girl, had it on time, shit like that. She asked me if I had ever done armed robbery before, and I read on my credits, right? I robbed a few gas and sips, sold some weed, told her I recently held a shotgun while me and this other girl pulled down a poker game in Portland.
Oh, wait, did you use the commode story?
Goddamn right I did. Told that shit real good, too.
Men's room, LA train station. Freddie and Holdaway at one of their mini rendezvous. Holdaway wears an extra large Lakers sweatshirt. Freddie sits on one of the seats wearing her high school jacket, looking at pieces of paper stapled together.
Yo, what is this?
It's a scene. Memorize it.
What?
An undercover cop has got to be a fucking Viola Davis to do this job. Got to be a great actor. You gotta be naturalistic as hell. And if you ain't a great actor and you're a bad actor, and a bad actor is bullshit in this job, so don't do that.
Yeah, but what the fuck is this?
It's an amusing anecdote about a drug deal.
Oh, gee, what the fuck?
Look, something funny. It's something funny that happened to you while you were doing a job.
You saying I gotta memorize this shit?
It's like a joke. Oh my God. Okay, so you remember what's important and the rest you make your own, all right? The only way to make it your own is to keep saying it and saying it and saying it and saying it.
All right, I can do it, all right.
All right. The thing is, you got to remember all the details. It's the details that really sell your story, all right? So now the story takes place in the restroom. So you got to know the details about this fucking restroom. Hear me now. You got to know that they got a blower instead of a towel to dry your hands. You got to know that the stalls ain't got no doors. You got to know whether they got liquid or hot water or not, because if you do your job and you tell your story, everybody should believe it. And if you tell your story to someone who's actually taking a piss in the restroom and you get one detail and they remember it right, they will swear by you.
Interior, Freddie's apartment. Freddie paces back and forth, in and out of frame, rehearsing the anecdote. She's reading it pretty good, but she's still reading it from the page, and every once in a while she stumbles over her words.
Okay, all right. So this was during the Los Angeles marijuana drought of '86. I had a connection, which was insane because you couldn't fucking get weed anywhere. And, so anyway, I had this connection with this hippie chick up in Santa Cruz, and all my friends knew it. And they give me a call like, hey, Freddie, can you buy me something? You think you could buy me something? And, they knew I smoked weed and they'd ask, when I was buying, but got to be every fucking time I bought some weed and I'm buying for 4 or 5 different people. And finally I'm like, fuck this shit. And I'm making this bitch rich and she didn't have to do jack shit and she never had to meet these people and I'm fucking doing all the work. And so I got together with her and I told her, hey, I'm sick of this shit and I'm coming through for everybody and nobody's coming through for me. So either I'm gonna tell all my friends to find their own source or you give me a bunch of weed and I sell it to them and then you give you the money minus 10% and I get my pot for free, so that's what I did for a while.
Another empty frame, except obviously outside. Freddie enters from the same direction from in the previous scene. We move to a wider shot. We see Freddie performing his monologue to hold her monologue.
Keep drinking.
To hold away in a parking lot. Hold away sits on the hood of her beat up car. Freddie paces back and forth as she performs her story.
But you know what? Then it got to be a real fucking pain in the ass. People calling me on the phone all the fucking time. I couldn't run a fucking tape without 6 phone calls interrupting me. Hey, Freddie, when's the next time you're getting to smoke? Motherfucker, I'm trying to watch Lost Boys. When I get some, I'll fucking let you know. And come by, and they're my friends and everything. These rinky-dink potheads, but still. So I get, I get everything. And I got all my shit laid out in $60 bags. And they don't want $60 bags. They want a fucking $10 bag. And breaking that up is a major fucking pain in my ass. So I don't even know how much $10 is worth. And they're like, well, fuck, man, I don't want that much around. If I have that much around, I'll smoke it. I'm like, hey, you fucking guys control yourself. It's my fucking problem. You motherfuckers been smoking for 5 years. Be an adult about it. So finally I told my connection, like, fucking count me out. But, as it turns out, I'm the best girl she had. And, she was dependent on me for business and shit. But I was still like, sick to death of this shit. And she's, talking me to death, trying to talk me into not quitting. The shit was a very weird ass situation. Cause I don't know if you remember, but back in 86, there was a fucking drought. Nobody had anything. People living on resin and smoking wood in their fucking pipes and shit. And then, then there's this one chick and she has a bunch and she's begging me to sell it. So I told her, I wasn't going to be Patty the fucking pot girl anymore. But, I'll take a little bit. I'll sell it to my close friends. And, okay, cool. She agrees to that. So then we made some arrangements before, 10% free pot for me so long as I helped her on the weekend. But then she has this fucking brick of weed she's selling, right? And she didn't want to go buy it alone.
Boots and Socks Bar. The story continues as Nice Girl Eddie, Joe, Freddie, and Miss White all sit around a table.
Her brother usually goes with her, but he's in the county unexpectedly and shit.
Oh, what for?
I don't know, fucking traffic tickets gone to warrant. They stopped him for something. They found warrants. They took him to jail. So she doesn't want to walk around alone with all that weed. I don't want to fucking do this shit. I had a bad feeling about it. And she keeps asking me and fucking asking me. And finally I'm like, okay, fuck it. I'm sick of shit listening to this shit. So we're picking up this guy at the train station and shit.
You're picking the buyer up at the train station? You're carrying the weed on you?
Yeah, man, the guy fucking needed it right away. Don't fucking ask me, who do I look like, So we get to the train station and we're waiting for the guy. And now I'm carrying the weed in one of those carry-on bags and I got to take a piss, right? So I'm like, all right, I'll tell my connection. I'll be right back. I'm going to the little girl's room.
Train station, walks through the door, the carry-on bag over her shoulder. Once inside, stops in his tracks. We move to the CU.
So I walk in the fucking restroom and who's standing there? 6 Los Angeles County sheriffs and a goddamn German shepherd.
They was waiting on you?
No, they're just fucking a bunch of cops hanging out in this restroom talking. And when I walk through the fucking door, they all stop talking. Now they're looking at me.
Shit, that's hard. It's a fucking hard situation.
And that German shepherd starts fucking barking and she's barking at me and she's barking. And it's obviously she's fucking barking at me. And every nerve ending, all my senses, the blood in my veins, everything was screaming, bitch, take the fuck off. Just take off. Get the fuck out of there. Panic hitting me like a bucket of water. It's first the shock of it, like bam, right in the face. And then I'm just standing there fucking drenched in panic. I'm just standing there. And then all those sheriffs are looking at me and I know they fucking know. They can fucking smell it on me. As sure as that goddamn German shepherd can smell it on me. They can smell it on me.
Shut up.
Yeah. The dogs quiet down. Sheriff 2 continues with her story. A couple of the sheriffs look over at Freddie from off screen, but as Sheriff 2 talks, turn their attention to her.
So my gun's drawn, right? I got it aimed right at her. And I tell her, freeze, don't fucking move. And the little idiot's looking at me, nodding her head like, yes, saying to me, I know. Meanwhile, her right hand is creeping towards the glove box. Like just creeping towards her glove box. So I scream at her, asshole, you better fucking freeze right now. And she's still looking at me, right? And saying, I know. But her right hand's still going for that fucking glove box. I tell her, buddy, bitch, I'm gonna shoot you in the face right now if you don't put your fucking hands on the dashboard. And the bitch's fucking boyfriend, this real sexy Asian asshole, starts screaming at her, Tels, are you out of your mind? Put your hand on the fucking dashboard like the officer said. And then like out of nothing, this chick just snaps out of it and casually puts her hands on the dash.
Freddie finishes her playing possum piss and walks past the sheriff's over to the sink. A sheriff is sitting on a sink. She looks down and watches Freddie wash her hands.
What was she going for?
Her fucking registration. Stupid fucking citizen. Doesn't have the slightest idea how close she came to getting shot.
Freddie finishes washing her hands and she goes to dry them, but there's only those hand drying machines. Freddie turns on the drying machine. She can't hear anything the sheriffs say now. The sound of the machine dominates the track. Back in the office.
Yo, ho, that's her. That's Miss White.
An office upstairs in the undercover division of the police station. 2 shots of Freddie and Holdaway looking at a mugshot.
Lauren Dimmick. Let's see what we got.
Pulls it up on a screen. And then a female officer enters.
Anybody?
Named Jody.
This is your life, one Dimmick.
Printing out of the computer printer. The noise of the printer plays loud over the soundtrack. Jody's hand comes into frame and tears sheets from the printer. Holdaway's office sits behind his desk, her desk. Freddie sits on the edge of the desk eating a double-double with cheese. They look into the camera. We hear Jody's voice off screen.
Laura Dimmick, also known as Lauren Jacobs and Allison Jacobs. This girl is Miss Joe Armed Robbery. She's got a pro, and she makes it a habit not to get caught. She's only been convicted twice, which is pretty good for somebody living a life of crime. Once for armed robbery when she was 21 in Milwaukee.
What was it?
Payroll office at a lumber yard. First offense, she got 18 months. She didn't get busted again until she was 32. And then it was a backdoor bust, a routine vice squad roust. They roust this bar. Our buddy Lauren is in there knocking down a few. She gets picked up. She's wearing on her person an Outlaw 45 automatic, apparently her weapon of choice. Also, on her finger is a diamond ring from a jewelry store robbery a year earlier. She got 2 years back inside for that.
Damn, that's a hard time.
So far, it's the only time she's ever done.
Was this Vice Squad bullshit in Milwaukee?
No, Vice Squad Rouse was in LA. She's been in Los Angeles since 77.
What'd she do this time?
Back in 83, got out late 86. I think I found something else out. I think the two of you should be aware of. About a year and a half ago, up in Sacramento, an undercover cop, Joan Gonzalez, worked her way into a bank job. Apparently, before the job, they found out she was a cop. Now, picture this. It's Dolan's birthday, and a bunch of cops are waiting in her apartment for a surprise party. The door opens, everyone yells surprise, and standing in the doorway is Donzel's and this other woman sticking a gun in Donzel's ribs. Before anyone knows what's going on, this stranger shoots Donzel's dead and starts firing 2 45 automatics into the crowd.
But wait, what happened?
It was a mess. Cops got hit, husbands got hit, boyfriends got hit, her dog got hit, people got glass in their faces. 3 were killed, 6 were wounded.
They couldn't pin the killing on one of the bank robbers?
They tried, but they didn't have the positive ID. And all those girls had alibis. Besides, we really didn't have anything on them. We had the testimony of a dead woman that they were talking about committing a robbery. They never went ahead with the bank job.
And Lauren Dimmick was one of the chicks.
She was probably the one.
Just how sure are you with your cover?
Today they may know something. Tomorrow they may know something else. But yesterday they didn't know shit. What's the next step?
Do what they told you. Sit in your apartment and wait for them to call you. We'll have guys posted outside who'll follow you when they pick you up.
Freddie's apartment. Telephone rings. Freddie answers it. We follow the receiver to her face.
Hello?
It's time. Grab your jacket.
Yeah.
We parked outside.
All right, I'll be right down.
He'll be right now. Well,
Freddie hops around the apartment, getting everything she needs, puts on her jacket and slips on her sneakers. Freddie's hand comes into frame, grabs the knob, and lets go. Fear.
Just don't pussy out on me now. They don't know. They don't know shit. You're not gonna get hurt. Fucking Beretta. They believe every word because super cool.
Freddie's apartment. Cops POV. From inside an unmarked car across the street, two cops watch Freddie see him walk out of her building and up to Eddie's parked car.
There goes our girl.
Swear bitch's gotta have rocks in her head the size of Gibraltar to work undercover.
Do you want one of these?
Yeah, give me the bear claw.
Nice Girl Eddie's car. Nice Girl Eddie is behind the wheel. Pink is in the passenger seat. Freddie and White are in the back seat together.
Hey, I know what I'm talking about. Black women ain't the same as white women.
There's a slight difference.
Go ahead and laugh. You know what I mean. I mean, what a white bitch will put up with, a black bitch won't put up with for a minute. We got a line. And if you cross it, we fuck you up.
I'm gonna have to go along with Miss Pink on this one, honey, because I have been that bitch.
So if this is such a truism, how come every fuckboy I know treats his woman like a piece of shit?
Well, I'll make you a bet that those same fuck boys who were showing their ass in public, when they bitches get home, they chill the fuck out. I bet you that shit.
Nah, not these guys.
Yeah, those guys too.
Okay, let me tell you bitches a story, okay? In one of my mama's clubs, there used to be this black cocktail waitress named E. Lois.
E. Lois?
Yes, E to the motherfucking Lois. Okay, we called her Lady E. All right?
Where was she from? Compton?
No, she was from Ladora Heights.
Oh, the Black Beverly Hills. I knew this lady from Ladora Heights once. Hi, I'm from Ladora Heights. It's the Black Beverly Hills.
It's not the Black Beverly Hills. It's more like the Black Palos Verdes, you know? Anyway, this chick Elois was a man eater upper. Okay, honey, I bet every guy that she ever met, honey, jacked off to her at night. All right? So, you know who she looked like? Remember Christy Love, Get Christy Love? You know that TV show where she was the black female cop, and every time she would arrest somebody, she goes, "You under arrest, sugar."
Oh, yeah. I was in 6th grade when that show was on. I totally dug it. What the fuck was the name of that chick who played Christy Love?
Pam Grier?
No, it wasn't Pam Grier. Pam Grier was the other one. Pam Grier made the movies, and Christy Love was like the Pam Grier TV show without Pam Grier. What was that chick's name? Oh, this is just great. Holy fucking tortured now.
Okay, look, well, whatever her name was, Elois looked just like her, okay? But one night, I walked in the club and there was no Elois. So I went to the bartender. He was a little wetback I was cool with named Carlos, right? And I asked him, I said, hey, Carlos, where's Lady E tonight? Well, apparently Lady E was married to this real piece of dog shit, okay? I mean, a real animal. And apparently he would do shit to her.
Do shit? Like what'd he do? You mean like beat her up?
I mean, nobody knows for sure what he did. We just knew he did something. So anyway, Elois plays it real cool and waits till the next time this bag of shit gets drunk. So one night when he gets drunk and passes out on the couch, she waits till he is good and inebriated, okay? And she strips him down naked. Check this out. She takes some crazy glue and glued his dick to his belly.
Get the fuck out of here.
Shit. Dead fucking serious. She put some on his dick and some on his belly. She made sure that shit was double stuck, okay?
God, Jesus Christ.
The paramedics had to come and cut him loose, girl.
Oh, you can do some crazy things with that shit.
I don't know what he did to her, but that bitch got even.
I mean, was he all pissed off?
How would you feel if you had to do a handstand every time you took a piss?
Warehouse day. Nice girl Eddie pulls up outside the warehouse and 4 women climb out of the car and follow her inside. They enter the building. At the other end of the warehouse, sitting in chairs, are Blonde, Brown, Blue, and Joe. We now have everybody from the Uncle Barber's Pancake House scene together again. Here they go.
Drink. Who is it?
Nice girl.
Who's Eddie?
Coco.
Drink, Joseph.
I'm like, I ain't got no lie.
Oh, yes, Eddie. You Eddie.
Oh, it's me?
No, it's nice girl.
Cool.
Yeah.
We would have got here sooner.
We cut that scene.
Oh, I didn't know y'all cut that, but I'll drink anyway.
Age 80.
I did not know we cut that. All right. All right. We would have gotten here sooner, but we got backed up on the bread.
No hurry. All right. Let's get to know one another. With the exception of Eddie and myself, who you already know, will be using aliases. Under no circumstances are you to tell one another your real name or anything else about yourself. That includes where you're from, your husband's name, where you might have done time, about a bank in St. Petersburg you might have robbed. You girls don't say shit about who you are, where you've been, or what you've done. Only thing you girls can talk about is what you're gonna do. This way, the only ones who know who the members of this team are Eddie and myself. And that's the way I like it. Because in the unlikely event that one of you gets apprehended by the cops, not that I expect that to happen, it most definitely should not happen. It hasn't happened. You don't have to deal with it. You don't know any names. You know my name. You know Eddie's name. That I don't care about. You got to prove it. I ain't worried. Besides, this way, you got to trust me. I like that. I set this up and I picked the women I wanted for it. None of you came to me. I approached you all. I know you. I know your work. I know your reputation. I know you as women, except for this chick.
She points a finger at Freddie and Freddie shits a brick.
But she's okay. If she wasn't okay, she wouldn't be here. Okay, let me introduce everybody to everybody. But once again, at the risk of being redundant, if I even think I hear someone telling or referring to someone by their Christian name, you won't want to be you. Okay, quickly. Miss Brown, Miss White, Miss Blonde, Miss Blue, Miss Orange, and Miss Pink.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why am I Miss Pink?
Because your ass needs to realize that you're a girl.
What? Why can't we just pick out our own color names?
I tried that once. It doesn't work. You get 4 girls fighting over who's going to be Miss Black. Since nobody knows anybody else, nobody wants to back down. So forget it. I pick. Be thankful you're not Miss Yellow.
Yeah, but Miss Brown, that's a little close to Miss Shit.
Yeah, Miss Pussy sounds like, Miss Pink sounds like Miss Pussy, or worse, like I'm an AKA or something. I mean, I'm a Delta. Let me at least be Miss Crimson and Cream. Or can I at least be Miss? Yeah, I'm Miss Purple.
You're not Miss Purple. Somebody from another job is Miss Purple. You're Miss Pink.
Look, who cares what your name is? Who cares if you Miss Pink, Miss Purple, Miss Pussy, Miss Crimson and Cream, every man's fantasy, every woman's dream. Look, Miss Pissing, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's real easy for you to say because you're Miss White. You got a cool sounding name.
Is it?
You tell me I'm Miss White, and if you think Miss Pink is no big deal, then you want to trade?
Nobody's trading with anybody. Look, this ain't a goddamn fucking city council meeting. Listen up, Miss Pink. We got 2 ways here. My way or the highway. And you can go down either of them. So what's it going to be, Miss Pink?
Jesus Christ, Joe. Fucking forget it. This is beneath me. I'm Miss Pink. Fine. Let's move on.
Goes to the blackboard with the layout of the jewelry store on it.
Okay, ladies, let's get into this.
Bleachers. Freddie and Holdaway sit on some bleacher in an empty Little League baseball field.
Okay. We're going to station men across the street from Karina's fine jewelry. But their orders will be not to move in unless the robbery gets out of control. You got to make sure they don't have to move in. You're inside to make sure that everything goes according to Hoyle. Now, we have men set up a block away from the warehouse rendezvous. They got complete visibility of the whole exterior. So as soon as Joe Cabot shows up, we'll see it.
What's your visibility of the interior?
We can't see shit on the inside, but we can't risk getting any closer for fear we'll get spot us.
No, this is bullshit, Jim. I got all the fucking danger of having you guys in my back pocket, but none of the safety.
Oh man, what's the matter, New and Dyke? Job's too tough for you. Really? No one lied to you. You always knew that we'd hang back until Joe Cabot showed up.
No, fuck, this is great. You ain't giving me no fucking protection whatsoever, but you giving me an attitude.
Yo, since when does an undercover cop have protection? Really though? Freddie, you came into this thing with your eyes wide the fuck open, so don't start screaming blind man now. Now understand you're nervous. I wish the warehouse had more visibility windows, but it does not. So we have to make do with the cards we're dealt.
Right, I didn't say I wasn't gonna do it. I'm just remarking how shitty the situation is.
Look, I don't mean to be harsh with you, but I've found tough love works best in these situations. Now we have to get to Joe Cabot in the company of the thieves and in the same vicinity as the loot. We don't care about these other bastards. We're willing to offer them good deals to, testify against Cabot.
Yeah, isn't this risk unorthodox?
What?
Like letting them go ahead with the robbery.
This whole idea behind this operation is to catch Joe Cabot red-handed. Okay, so we bust these hired hands. We ain't accomplishing shit. Letting them get through with the heist is a risk. But Cabot's jobs are very clean, all right? We got people surrounding the perimeter. We got a guy and a gal on the inside posing as a couple shopping for rings. We got to replace the employees with cops. So we'd run the risk of tipping them off.
No, that's out. They know the faces of who works the shifts.
Yo.
Hold away.
I really think that these girls are professionals. We're professionals. It's a risk, but I think it's a calculated risk.
Karina's fine jewelry. Shots of the outside, customers coming and going, store clerks waiting on customers through the window. And then there's White and Freddie.
All right. Let's go over it. Where are you?
Stand outside, guard the door. I don't let anybody come in or go out.
Miss Brown?
Miss Brown stays in the car. She's parked across the street till I give her the signal. Then she pulls up in front of the store.
Miss Blonde and Miss Blue?
Crowd control. They handle customers and employees in the display area.
Mm-hmm. All right, myself and Miss Pink.
You two take the manager in the back and make her give you the diamonds. We're there for those stones, period. So no display cases are being fucked with, no alarm should go off. We're out of there in 2 minutes, not 1 second longer. But wait, what if the manager won't give you the diamonds?
When you're dealing with a store like this, they're insured up the ass. They're not supposed to give you any resistance whatsoever. Now, if you get a customer or an employee who thinks he's Charles fucking Bronson, take the butt of your gun and smash their nose in. Drops them right to the floor. Everyone jumps, he falls down, screaming, blood squirts out his nose. Freaks everybody out. Nobody says fucking shit after that. Now, you might get some bitch talk shit to you, but give her a look like you're gonna smash her fucking face in next. Watch her shut the fuck up. Now, if it's a manager, that's a different story. The managers know better than to fuck around. So if one's giving you static, she probably thinks she's a real cowgirl. So what you gotta do is break that son of a bitch in two. Now, if you want something and she won't tell you, cut off her fingers, the little one. Then you tell her, your thumb's next. After that, she'll tell you if she wears ladies' underwear. Shit, I'm hungry. Let's get tacos.
Exterior alley. The moment of the robbery and the alley is empty. In the distance, we hear all hell breaking loose. Guns firing, people shouting and screaming, sirens wailing, glass breaking. A car rips around the corner into the alley and the door bursts open. Freddie and White hop out. Freddie opens the driver's side door. A bloody, screaming Brown falls out.
Oh, my eyes! My eyes! I'm blind! I'm fucking blind!
You're not blind. There's just blood in your eyes.
White loads his 245 automatic. She runs to the end of the alley just as police car comes into sight. Firing both 45s, White massacres everyone in the patrol car. Freddie, holding the dying Brown, looks on at White's ambush in shock. Brown lifts her head up, blood in her eyes.
Miss Orange? You're Miss Orange, right?
By the time Freddie turns his head back to him, Miss Brown is dead. White runs up to Freddie.
Is she dead? Hey, did she die or not?
I'm sorry.
What? Son of it.
White grabs Freddie by the coat and yanks her along as she runs. They exit the alley and flee down a street in a car with a female driver comes up on the two women. White jumps in her path, stopping the car. She points the gun at her.
Get us out of here.
White climbs into the back seat. Freddie starts to climb in. The female driver comes up with a gun from under her seat.
Hey, the bitch got a gun.
She shoots Freddie in the stomach. On instinct, Freddie brings up her gun and shoots her in the face. Freddie falls to the ground, realizes what's happened to her and what she's done. Slow motion. White drags the dead female driver out of the car. She shoves Freddie in the backseat and drives away. Freddie, holding her stomach and doubled over in pain and crying, replaying the scene earlier.
Hey, just hold on, baby girl. Just hold on.
Can't believe she killed me.
Nice girl Eddie's car. Pink is behind the wheel. Nice girl Eddie is in the passenger seat going through the satchel with the diamonds. White is in the back seat. The car is speeding back to the garage.
You know, all things considered, this was pretty successful.
I don't believe you just said that.
No, it was messy as hell. But do you realize how much we got away with? There's over $2 million worth of diamonds here.
I love this trick.
Hey, what's done is done. We can all sit around and have a big cry about it, or we can deal with the situation in hand.
The situation at hand isn't that fucking satchel. You and Joe have a responsibility to your team.
Hey, it's the best I could do, okay?
The woman is fucking dying.
And I'm telling you, Bonnie will take care of her.
She needs a doctor, not a fucking nurse.
Ask me how many doctors I called. You want to embarrass yourself? Ask me how many doctors I called.
Obviously not enough.
You know what? Fuck you. You got a little black book, then whip it out. If not, listen how it is. I called 3 doctors and couldn't get through to shit. Now, time being a factor, I called Bonnie, sweet broad, hell of a broad, and a registered nurse. Told her a bullshit story. Upside, she said, bring the bitch to her apartment.
Okay, now if that bitch dies, I'm holding you personally responsible.
Fuck you, bitch. Okay,
fuck you.
Play that way. I am personally leaving myself vulnerable with this Bonnie situation. I don't think she'll call the cops, but I don't know for sure. But me being too nice a fucking girl, I was willing to risk it all, but no fucking more. I'm calling Bonnie back and telling her, forget it. You can take care of your friend and you know so much about it.
God damn it, would you guys grow up?
No, I don't need to grow up, my friend. I am a grown up. I'm a grown ass woman. I'm being fully responsible.
You know what? Cut the shit. Cut the fucking shit. I don't think you call anybody except some dick you once fucked who happens to wear orthopedic shoes. And I don't think that's good enough to care for a gut shot woman.
Yeah, well, I don't give a flying fuck what you think.
Look, she's not saying this bitch is going to operate on her. She's going to give her better attention than we can until we can get a doctor. Nobody's forgotten about doctors. Joel, get one in a snap. This is something we're doing in the meantime. And I think both of you are acting like a couple of pussies.
Hey, yeah, right, whatever. I arrange a nurse and I leave myself wide open and I'm the asshole.
Warehouse. Nice girl Eddie, White, and Pink walk through the door. They stop in their tracks. We see what they see. Blonde lying on the ground, shot full of holes. The cop slumped over in her chair, a bloody mess. Orange lying at the cop's feet, holding her wound. Eddie, White, and Pink walk into the shot.
What the fuck happened here?
Eddie runs over to her friend.
What happened?
Blonde went crazy. She slashed the cop's face, cut off her ear. She was gonna burn her.
Really? Who? This cop right here? This fucking pig?
Eddie whips out her gun and shoots the cop. The cop and the chair tip over. Eddie stands over her and shoots her once more.
So you saying she went crazy, something like that? Worse or better?
Look, Eddie, she was pulling a burn, okay? She was gonna kill the cop and me, and when you guys walked through the door, she was gonna blow you to fucking hell and make off with the diamonds.
See, what I tell you, that sick piece of shit was a stone cold psycho.
You could have asked the cop if you didn't just fucking kill her. She talked about it, what she was gonna do when she was slicing her up.
Okay, I don't buy it. This does not make sense.
It makes perfect fucking sense to me. Eddie, you didn't see how she acted during the job we did.
She's right about the ear. It's hacked off.
Okay, let me say this out loud, okay? Just to get it straight in my mind. According to you, Miss Blonde was gonna kill you. Then when we came back, kill us, grab the diamonds, and scram. That's your story. I'm correct about that, right?
Eddie, you can believe me or not, but it's the truth. I swear on my mother's eternal soul, that's what happened.
You're a fucking liar. Now, why don't you drop the fucking fairy tale and tell me what really happened?
She told you what really happened. You just can't fucking deal with it.
Yeah, okay, you're right. I'm lying. Even though I'm fucking dying, I'm lying. I got time to pull a fast one.
Okay, the woman you killed was just released from prison. She got caught at a company warehouse full of hot items. She could have walked away. All she had to do was say my mama's name. But instead, she shut her mouth and did her time. And did 4 years for us. Like a motherfucking boss bitch. And we were very grateful. So, Miss Orange, you're telling me this very good friend of mine who did 4 years for my mother, who in 4 years never made a deal, no matter what they dangled in front of her. You're now a free woman, and we're making good on our commitment to you. She's gonna decide right out of the fucking blue to rip us off. Miss Orange, why don't you tell me what really happened?
Why? It'll just be more bullshit.
Joe standing in the warehouse doorway.
This woman set us up.
Mama, I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening.
That's okay, Eddie. I do.
What the fuck are you talking about?
That piece of shit working with the cops.
What?
I said this lump of shit is working with the LAPD.
Joe looks down at Orange.
Aren't you?
I have the slightest fucking idea what you're talking about.
Joe, I don't know what you think you know, but you're wrong.
Like hell I am.
Joe, trust me on this. You've made a mistake. She's a good kid. I understand you're hot. You're super fucking pissed. We're all real emotional, but you're barking up the wrong tree. I know this woman and she wouldn't do that.
You don't know jack shit. I do. This rotten bitch tipped off the cops and got Miss Brown and Miss Blue killed.
Miss Blue's dead?
Dead as a Dillinger.
This motherfucker killed Vic.
How do you know all this?
He was the only one I wasn't 100% on. I should have my fucking head examined going forward when I wasn't 100%. But she seemed like a good kid. And I was impatient and greedy and all the things that fuck you up.
That's your fucking proof?
You don't need proof when you got instinct. I ignored it before, but not no more.
She whips out a revolver and aims it at Orange. White brings her 45 up to Joe. Eddie and Pink are shook awake by the flash of firearms. Eddie raises her gun, pointing it at White.
Have you lost your fucking mind? Put your gun down.
Pink fades in the background.
Joe, you're making a terrible mistake. I can't let you make.
Stop pointing your fucking gun at my mama.
Don't worry, Eddie. Me and Lauren have been friends a long time. She ain't gonna shoot. We like each other too much.
Joe, if you kill that woman, you die next. Repeat, if you kill that woman, you fucking die next.
Mediums on everybody. Orange holding her belly, looking from left to right. Joe pointing down on Orange, not taking her eyes off him. Her White pointing at Joe, looking like she's ready to start firing any minute. Eddie scared shitless for her mother, gun locked on White. Pink walking backwards away from the action. Nobody says anything.
Ladies, come on. Nobody wants this. Okay, we're supposed to be fucking professionals.
Joe raises her head to White.
Lauren, I'm going to fucking kill her.
God damn you, Joe. Don't make me fucking do this.
Lauren, I'm asking you to trust me on this.
Don't fucking ask me that.
I'm not asking. I'm betting.
Mama, don't!
Joe fires 3 times, hitting Orange with every one. White shoots Joe twice in the face. Joe brings her hands up to her face, screaming, and falls to the ground. Eddie fires at White, hitting her 3 times in the chest. White brings her gun around to Eddie and shoots her. The 2 women fall to their knees, firing at each other. Eddie collapses, dead. Joe's dead. Orange lies perfectly still except for her chest heaving. The only sound we hear is her loud breathing. White is shot full of holes, but still on her knees, not moving. Pink is standing motionless. Finally, she grabs a satchel of diamonds and runs out the door. We hear outside a car start. We now hear sirens, the sounds of more cars driving up, and men running to the warehouse. While all this noise is going on, White tries to stand but falls down. She somehow makes it to where Orange lies. She lifts Orange's head, cradling her in her lap and stroking her brow.
I'm sorry, kid. Looks like we're gonna do a little time.
Got up. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
White lifts her 45 and places the barrel between Orange's eyes. The sounds of outside storm inside. We don't see anything, but we hear a bunch of shotguns cocking.
Freeze, motherfucker! Drop your fucking gun.
White looks up at them, smiles, pulls the trigger. Bang! We hear a burst of shotgun fire. White is blown out of frame, leaving it empty. And that is the conclusion of Reservoir Dogs.
And I get away with the diamonds, even though it's not really listed.
You get away with the diamonds.
I'm alive, and I got the bag.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
I just feel like that would have been a lot better if it had just always been ladies.
You know what? We wouldn't have fucked up in the first place if it were all ladies.
And I just want to say too, I didn't keep track, but I can't imagine that we will ever have another read where the word bitch gets used as much. I think that's going to be, that might be a Guinness record for a live read.
I don't get the curse much. I get an 8-year-old around me all the time. So when I can just cuss freely,
let it go, baby girl. Let it go.
I just love that we all changed bastard to bitch. It was like, we didn't even talk about it, just across the board.
Like,
like bitch.
Organic.
So much veracity and passion.
I throw some there was some organic bitches up in here. There was like some organic bitches. I'm like, I didn't put that in the script.
This would be a good time to mention to folks that if you have not donated to our charity for the evening, Black Lives Matter, please do that. Again, you can go to our website at scriptsgonewild.com, click on the donation tab, and it'll take you directly to their donation portal. Please make as large of a donation as you can. We're all here raising money for Black Lives Matter, so it's important that that you donate as much as you can. And you know what? If you're like, I don't have $5 to throw to Black Lives Matter, you know what you can do? Retweet it, repost it.
Yes. Yes.
Spread the word however you know how to do it, whether it's with your money, with your social media, with just having a conversation with a family member or friend.
Now, Billy Ray, we got to think of another POC movie to do.
Oh, there are so many. We could do so many. How about this? How about all the folks on the YouTube chat? Why don't you give us some suggestions on scripts you'd like to see us do with an all POC cast? And then we'll see what you guys come up with on the YouTube. So thank you to our amazing cast. I want to introduce everybody one final time. Please, if you're at home drinking like you should be, please clap and spill your drink for all of these amazing ladies.
I want to toast these ladies. Let's do the introductions.
So Coco Brown. Actually, you know what? Before I do it, I'm going to play my closing song. So Jossie can text me and say that I forgot to play the song. There we go. There it is. So, one more time for Coco Brown, Jenrette,
Jenrette, ladies and gentlemen.
Khalilah Joy,
Yay.
Jossie Harris Stacker, Tanjareen Thomas, Alex Marshall Brown, Nikita Hamilton, Carolina Bonetti, Tristan Cunningham, Mattie Doe, Brett Robinson, our co-host for the evening, Mr. Joseph Alvarez.
Yeah, show us your eyes, Joseph. Show us your eyes.
Big shout out to Joseph and Alex for helping organize this with me. They were insanely helpful, and I could not have done this without them.
Thank you for having us, Billy Ray. This is 2.5 years in the making.
I want to do a couple of quick promotions for some upcoming stuff we have coming up for Scripts Gone Wild. This coming Sunday, we're doing a special Sunday night read of Flight of the Navigator. We've got the lead kid from that film, Joey Kramer. He's all grown up now, and he's
in his role.
He's playing the computer role this time, and it's his birthday on Sunday, and so we're going to do the read for his birthday. So that's going to be super fun. And then next Wednesday on August 26th, same time, same place, we're doing Fright Night. We've got Jonah Ray headlining that. And then also this Friday at 1 p.m., you can check out our happy hour conversation, which is an interview series that we do with our good friend Rico Anderson. We sit down with Rico and have a nice discussion about his career and all the things that make Rico awesome.
Rico has a read coming up, the Ballad of Emmett Till.
He does. He talks about it in the happy hour read with the Fountain Theater. Rico, for folks who don't know, has been in more Scripts Gone Wild reads than any other human being. But that's what we've got coming up. You can catch us at scriptsgonewild.com, Scripts Gone Wild across all social media. And, check out the reads, spread the word. Please donate to Black Lives Matter. And one more time, let's give it up for these amazing ladies.
Ladies, if you have anything coming up, please let us know right now.
Absolutely.
Anyone has anything coming up in these pandemic times? We're all in our homes, but I think the good thing, instead of looking at the glass half empty, we look at it half full. We get to have people from around the world. Mattie, we get to have our people in Chicago, Jossie, we get to have our people in Atlanta, Coco. So, I mean, we usually do this live in LA, but to have an opportunity to connect with our East Coast brothers and sisters and our out of the country brothers and sisters is just a blessing. So let's look at the glass half full. All right. So,
hey. Can we take a screenshot before I forget of all of us real quick?
Yes.
You sure can.
So I just wanted to give you a chance to however you want to. What'd you say?
You want the glasses on, Tanjareen?
One with and one without.
Let's do it first.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do epic pose. Like,
does anybody else have glasses that want to throw them on real quick?
I'm gonna have to go get them. I can go.
Oh, like sunshades.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
hold on. Yeah, 1 second.
I'm gonna count to 3 also, and then do a night. So when I count to 3, I'm gonna take an official one here. 1, 2, 3. Perfect.
Dude, Billy, I'm bitter. There was a whole thing in the script about close up on German Shepherd, and I had my Shepherd all prepared for that, and you skipped it.
I was ready to bark.
Skipped it.
I was ready to bark. I was ready to make my Scripts Gone Wild debut.
Like bark.
I always like it when we have animal cameos. Those are always the most fun.
I'll do it anyway.
There it was.
Oh yeah, and a big to the haters on the chat.
Delta forever. Delta.
Oh, you're Delta.
Sis, you know you killed it. Don't even worry about that.
We repping.
Okay, can I just stand out for a minute?
Wait, hold on. This is the most Greeks we've had on Scripts Gone Wild too.
Well, I guess
Greeks
so.
we've had.
That's why there ain't been no black people on here.
Can I hit a deltas? Can I hit a deltas? Can I hit the AKAs? And for the Omega Q dogs, we are all up in here. We're not going nowhere, Billy Ray. We're not going nowhere. You done open up the gate. You done open up the gate now. We done let the dogs out.
Poor Billy Ray.
Leave it open.
And also,
we don't got Greeks in Asia, sadly.
There's people who've been on Emmy ballads in here, so I feel like we're in royalty. Miss Khalilah, Joy and Kelly Jenrette and Grey's Anatomy, Handmaid's Tale. You have some
And
serious.
Tangerine.
Yeah, 90,
And
we, oh man, we have
Tangerine.
royalty.
Yeah,
we
so
have
I
royalty.
get no
We
love
have
for
a fly
911.
girl. We
Damn,
have a
I
fly
get no
girl.
love in this.
Coco Brown.
I think I'm only Tyler Perry, damn it.
What we have
I'm
history
Tyler
here.
Perry.
Coco, ladies, a big shout out to Jossie, one of the original Fly Girls in Living Color.
For a second.
Hey.
Thank you.
You guys are all amazing. That was
Are
so
you kidding
Girl,
me?
I had my braids like you all through college.
Oh my God.
Janet Jackson had her braids like you.
I had them
Oh,
braids.
We
like
love you.
Oh,
Oh my
God.
God.
I had my mommy and daddy to take dance lessons because of the
Listen,
Fly Girls
I
in
love-
Living Color. Because I would like
I-
super worship them.
I
Oh,
used to try to memorize y'all's dance routines.
Yeah.
I used to make my
Yeah.
parents sit on the
Everybody did.
couch and then I would try to
Everybody
do
did.
this.
Oh yeah.
I'm so jealous, Josie.
No, you guys are amazing. All of you. I was like, oh my goodness, I love this. I love this so much. I was
That's,
exhausted. I was just trying to stay awake.
Never looked at a carton of milk the same again after that.
Listen.
Lord of mercy.
Well, you're all welcome back anytime. You ever see anything you're like, oh, that looks fun? Just say, hey, that looks fun. We'll throw you back in anytime you want to be here.
Thank you, Billy Ray. Thank
Oh,
you.
yes.
Welcome, ladies.
Thank
Wave
you,
goodbye to
guys.
the live audience, guys, and I'm going to
Bye.